Hey guys, welcome back to Ellen Beauty. My name is Leah and today we are going to be doing a full face on products that I have owned for a long time and I have not used in a very long time. So we're going to see if I still like them, if they live up to the claim that they used to have, and if I have something now that I enjoy better. So let's get started. So for foundation, I went through my stash of makeup that I own, and for the longest time, I loved these two foundations. They number 7 Lift and Illuminate. You can find number 7 products at Target, and I think the packaging has since changed, but I really liked this foundation. So when I was going through all the stuff that I own, when I pulled this out, I was like, oh, I need to start using this again. I really like how this looks on the face. And another one that I really enjoyed was the IT Cosmetics CC Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream. I really enjoyed this product in the summertime because it has an SPF of 50. And what I actually ended up doing was I mixed these two together. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm just gonna squeeze a little bit onto my finger and a little bit of the number 7. And I'm gonna mix these together and then just apply it with my fingers. I honestly really like to apply foundation with my fingers. I feel like it warms the product up, it absorbs better into your skin, and I just feel like it looks a lot more natural. I always kind of go down the neck, around your ears, hairline, and then I'm just going to take, this is a Real Technique sponge, and I'm just going to make sure everything is all applied evenly. So I'm just going to dab all the way around. Both of these foundations can be very buildable. My preference on coverage is pretty on the light side. I like my skin to show through because I want my makeup to look pretty natural, but you could always build a little bit more to this to make it a little bit more full coverage. That CC cream is pretty full coverage for being a CC cream. I like that. See? This is why I do this, because this was a lot of fun just to kind of go through old products. So I'm definitely going to put this back into my vanity of what I use every day and start using these products again. So for concealer, I have this oldie, this Maybelline Age Rewind Eraser. This is a great product. It is super foolproof. You just kind of twist it up and the product dispenses through this little sponge and you can just go directly onto it. So I like to just apply a little bit underneath the eyes. And I'm going to be using my Real Technique sponge and kind of blot everything together. Oh, and one thing I remember about this concealer is I don't have to set it with powder. It kind of just settles really nicely in the skin. Looks skin-like. I mean, I'm really happy with how this is looking so far. This is going really good. I'm going to do my eyebrows next. I dug out and I picked out my old Anastasia, this Brow Wiz. This is like the go-to brow product for the longest time. I use the shade medium brown. And I really like this. There is one con about this product. I feel like the spoolies always break off. Does that happen to you guys as well? Comment down below if you have issues with that. But I really enjoy this product. I feel like you can find it on sale a lot of times now, especially Sephora has them on sale, or Ulta has like their 21 Days of Beauty every once in a while. And you can get this for a lot cheaper. I think I stopped using this product because I was starting to really enjoy a lot of drugstore options, which are like a quarter of this price tag. So I feel like if you do your eyebrows a lot and you're having to replace the product a lot, sometimes punching out $20-something for a brow product can really add up pretty quickly. And if you can find a product that is just as good drugstore wise, then why not use the drugstore one? Honestly, I probably, if I was doing something like a special occasion or something like that, I would go back to this just because it does apply really well. And I'm going to set that with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. This is like cement for your brows. And I'm just going to apply just a little bit. I have not used this product in quite a while. been kind of on, honestly, probably a little bit more on the lazy side, not really wanting to set my eyebrows every day. That's okay. So for bronzer, I have a little sample size of the Hoola Benefit. This is a great product, and it's Benefit is honestly one of the brands that I started using as a teenager. It was kind of my first like fancy brands that you would buy. And I really like the Hoola bronzer. I think it is an excellent bronzer to contour with as well. I just really like the shade. So I'm just going to pick up just a little bit of that and just bronze up the face just a little bit. Always down the neck and that jawline. I don't know why I stopped using this one. I feel like maybe it was a little bit more on the orange side. I prefer a little bit more on the cool tone, or I just got something else and I kind of forgot about it. So for blush, I remember living in Biloxi, Mississippi, going to Sephora all the time. I mean, some of the people who worked there kind of knew who I was. And I remember saving up money for this blush from Too Faced. This is the Love Flush in Baby Love. And I remember watching so many people who raved about this particular blush, and I had to have it. So I haven't used this in quite a while. And so I'm excited to kind of use this again. I mean, I obviously liked it. I put a little bit of a dent in it. I think another thing why I really liked this blush at the time is it said it had a long-lasting 16-hour power to it, which I really believe in. I feel like this blush stays in place. Something about blush, I feel like it is one of the quickest things to fade from my face. So that's why I tend to apply a little bit heavy on the blush side at first, because it will kind of fade a little bit. But I really liked the staying power of this one, so I'm definitely going to be starting to use this one again. For a little bit of highlight, I'm going to be digging into this old Wet n Wild. This is the highlighting powder, the Mega Glow brand in Precious Petals. I like this one because it's a little bit on the rosy side, so it's not super white, super like a white streak. It's just going to be a little bit on the natural side. It's still giving just a pretty little glow. I also was going through my makeup and I found this old chapstick. This is the Maybelline Baby Lips, and I remember using this all the time, especially at work. So I'm going to put a little bit on now. It's kind of like a minty taste to it too. Also has SPF of 20, which is always a plus. Okay, for eyes, I have pretty much all the shades in the L'Oreal Infallible Paints in Metallics. This is the brown one. And what I liked about these was if I was ever in a rush, I would just put a little bit on my finger and dab it across my eyelid and I was done. So I'm going to be taking a little bit of it to my finger and just kind of lightly just kind of patting that onto the eyelid. Ooh, that is so pretty. Oh, these provide such great pigment for a drugstore product. And they're so foolproof. They're so nice. If you want something that is super easy to have a little bit of eyeshadow without putting too much effort, then these are your products. They have a pink one and a gray one. There's lots of different ones, but they're great. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush, and what I prefer to do is to go back into my bronzer and pick up a little bit of product and then just kind of wipe that along the crease line and kind of blend everything together. For eyeliner, I have this Milani Stay Proof Waterproof Liner. This is Hooked on Espresso. I prefer a little bit more of a brown eyeliner rather than black. I feel like it's a little bit more natural with my brown eyes. And I found this and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I like this. So I'm going to just tight line a little bit, kind of open up the eyes a little bit, and I'm going to do that really fast. And for mascara, I have this little sample of the Benefit Bad Gal Bang Mascara. The original Bad Gal Benefit Mascara was one of the first mascaras I owned that were high-end. But I have a little sample of this, so I haven't used it in a while, so let's give it a try again. Oh yeah, that's nice. So I am going to take a little bit of this Wet n Wild highlighter that I used with a small little brush, and I am going to just put a little bit of highlighter on the inner corner of the eye, just to kind of brighten that area up just a little bit. So for lips, I have a Milani Color Statement lip liner in All Natural. It's just a very basic nude lip liner. But what I like about this eyeliner that I have, reminded myself when seeing this is that it has a great long-lasting power. It's super easy to glide on and you fill in the lines really easily. So I'm just going to apply some lip liner. And when I fill it in, I feel like it is my lips, but a little bit better. And then to finish off the look for lips, I stumbled across this Nude Sticks Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencil. I remember during the summertime, I wore this almost every single day, and it just got lost in my pile of makeup that I own. So I am glad that I found this again. I loved the shade. It needs to be sharpened. Obviously, I used a lot of it, but I'll still use just a little bit of it today. I just really like the pink color. I think it is just that perfect kind of flush of pink that really just kind of ties the whole look in together. So that completes today's look. I actually was very happy with how everything turned out. I definitely have revisited some old favorites that will be moving back into my everyday drawer of makeup. I thought this was really fun because one, makeup comes out, a new makeup product comes out every single day. And two, it's so easy to be caught up on buying all these new products that it's kind of fun to go through what you do own and revisit old favorites, revisit ones that you haven't worn in a long time where the expiration on them is still pretty good. And they are really, really good products. So I really like how today's look turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe and share if you haven't already. I will, with all my videos, link down below all the products that I used and the best places on where to find them. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.